What's up, guys? This is Coach Grant with First Down Training, and today we're going to be breaking down Christian McCaffrey and his route running ability and some of his other film, guys. And please leave in the comments who you would like to see me break down next, guys. This video was done by request, so let's get started. I think he's one of the most dangerous running backs out of the backfield. He's the best route runner out of the backfield, if not the best. And today we're going to break down what makes him so special. So he's going to be running an option route right here, and he's going to be almost one-on-one with this linebacker, and I'm going to talk about how he gets separation. So let's watch this thing full speed. So he bursts up, breaks down, jab to the outside, head and shoulders movement, and then explodes up towards the inside of the field for a touchdown. So anytime running back slots, when we're lined up on a linebacker, I like our odds, okay? But what do linebackers have the advantage on us? They're physical. They're physical guys. They're probably more physical than us. They're probably a little bit bigger than us unless you're a big kind of power back, right? So we don't want to run right up into them. We want to keep kind of this space, right? Keep them in the open field. I like our odds when we got a little room to work with this running back. So he breaks down. He sells this like little option route. He sells like he's just running a little hitch right here, hooking up, eyes to the quarterback, right? Committing his shoulders, giving him his eyes. Now he gives a jab to the outside, right? Breaks down, jab. Now I want you to see this head and shoulder movement that he gives to the outside is what gets this linebacker to overcommit, right? Linebackers are not as talented as DBs in coverage. Some might be, but if we give him good head and shoulder fake, and you can see right here, he's driving off the inside portion of his foot so he could explode out, right? Look how quick he is out of this break. It's because he's pushing and accelerating off this foot to create force, and he's pumping his arms, accelerating out of the break, right? That's what we need to do. That's how you can get out of breaks fast. A lot of guys will just stand up and try to run. You're not generating any force. We got to generate force so we could run and create separation, because it's a race to this spot right now, and I like our odds with us exploding in this DB and having to turn and react. And then he catches this ball over the middle for a great job, and then he focuses on getting upfield and then scoring. That's a great job by Christian McCaffrey working this little option choice route right here. Let's watch this thing full speed. So he's coming out, break down, jab to the outside, get him to overcommit, catches this ball, and then scores a touchdown. That's a great job. Christian McCaffrey is very dangerous out of the backfield. So he's going to be running almost kind of like an arrow route right here, an angle. He's going to be one-on-one with this linebacker right here, and same idea. He gets him one-on-one, doesn't run into him, guys. He doesn't get himself into trouble by running into the physical linebacker. Keeps a little bit of space with him, gives him an open field crossover. Let's watch this thing full speed one more time, or a little bit in slow-mo. So he's coming out right now. What does he do? Break down, 1-2, jab to the outside, get that linebacker to commit his hips. Running backs, anytime we're one-on-one with the linebacker, we should win. That's why it's so dangerous. That's why McCaffrey's so dangerous. So you can see, what does he do? He starts to break down. He starts to run his hands and run his feet. What that does is that's an indicator to this DB, okay, something's coming. He's ready for a break. Fast hands, fast feet. We use this to our advantage. That's the time where we want to beat the drum. Receivers, slot receivers, running backs, beat the drum right here. Now he gives this open field crossover. So what that is he wants to go inside, right? So the first step he takes is his right step, okay? That's what we got to remember, guys. He goes right, then left. That's how we work this open field crossover. It's almost like a double move off the line of scrimmage. So he breaks down 1-2. Now, the main thing I want you to see is how his head and his shoulder movement go outside with this left foot. That's what gets this DB to turn his hips, gets him to, there's not this DB, this linebacker to turn his hips to run outside. And now, again, he's exploding off this inside arch. It's almost like a pitcher pushing off of a mound, guys. He's pushing off the inside arch so he can explode up into this route and gain separation, because if he doesn't explode, this linebacker is going to be able to react, maybe get hands on him. We want to create as much separation as possible, and it's the little things that matter, guys. Snaps that head around. Once he gets some separation here, pumping those arms, accelerating out, then catches this ball in space. That's a great job by Christian McCaffrey getting the first down. That's a big play. That's a great job using this open field crossover. Anytime we use an open field crossover, guys, we got to beat the drum, fast hands, fast feet, 1-2, right? Pushing off the inside arch. Now, the one thing I can critique is his pad level could be a little bit lower here. You see how he's standing straight up tall? If it was sort of a more athletic linebacker, he wouldn't have bit as much on it, and he's not as explosive when his pad level is up like this. It's almost like running a 40. You know how you guys, when we run a 40, if we pop straight up, we have a slower time at the start. I would like his chest to be over his knees. He's just leaning back a little bit, but his head and shoulder movement and pushing off the inside portion of his foot is what helps. But you can tell how he's standing up a little tall because he's exposing that chest, but that's okay. He still gets separation. I don't like to critique too much on that stuff. So let's watch this thing full speed one more time. So he's coming out, or a little bit in slow-mo. Addressing this guy, keeping about maybe 2-3 yards, beat the drum, 1-2, head and shoulder movement, gets him to bite. Cam Newton finds him over the middle. That's a great job by Christian McCaffrey. Just get this guy the ball in open space. That's a really good job by Christian McCaffrey. Okay, so now this next clip, again, it's going to be one-on-one with the running. This is him at Stanford. He's going to be one-on-one with the linebacker, kind of the same clip as we were just breaking down, but it's a little bit faster. You're going to see how much he explodes off of this outside step. So let's watch this thing full speed, then we'll break it down. So coming out, one-on-one with the safety now, 1-2, gets him to bite, catches this ball. It's a great job. So you can see safety's going to come down, right? Safety's coming down, one-on-one with the running back. So what we got to do is we got to close the gap with him, get him on his heels, fast hands, fast feet, then give him a double move open field crossover. So you can see he addresses this DB. Where is he at right now? He's on his heels. He doesn't know where McCaffrey's going to be breaking. He's on his heels right here. So he breaks up again. Beats the drum right here, fast hands, fast feet, 1-2. Now he's in a little bit more of an explosive position this time, right? And you can see how much more explosion he has off that step, and he's able to explode out. See how this DB's sitting inside. That's the power of head and shoulders, guys. That's the power of an open field crossover. He comes up, beats the drums, 1-2. Head and shoulder movement gets him to jump inside. If we could get this DB's cleats out of the ground like we did right here, DB's cleats are out of the ground, we're exploding off of our foot. That's going to get a separation, right? Now he catches this ball over the middle, and then he's gone. Off to the races. That's the power of open field crossover. That's the power of running backs out of the backfield that have good route running, guys. Running backs, we got to be able to run routes effectively. We got to be able to create some separation on these choice routes, on anything. Angle routes, flats, we got to be able to create separation because we don't want to be just a running back who can run the ball. We got to be able to catch the ball. Work on your hands. Work on your route running. Watch route running clips. Work route running drills when you go out to the field. That's how we get to be a better running back. Let's watch this thing full speed one more time. So coming out right here, break down, 1-2. Gets him to jump inside, gets his cleats out of the ground, let's catch this ball, and then we're off to the freaking races. That's a touchdown. Great job by Christian McCaffrey. Okay, so now he's going to be running an angle route here. Now on the angle route, guys, we want to sell like we're going wheel. Now this is a little bit of a pick play. This receiver's going to try to take two defenders out of this play, so that's a lot having to do with why he gets separation, but he does get this DB thinking he's going outside right now. So let's watch this thing full speed, then we'll break it down. McCaffrey's right here out of the backfield. I know it's a little tough to see. So he's coming out, eyes to the outside, gets him sitting outside on this wheel, and then catches this ball over the middle. This is that famous play where Clay Matthews is talking, and he's saying that watch the wheel route, watch the wheel route. So McCaffrey does a great job of selling this thing, as you can see with his eyes right here. Looking outside, selling like he's just going wheel right now, looking to the back of this end zone, get these DBs to overcommit, get them to open up the gate, get them to sit outside. And then what does he do? He just breaks it down right now. Again, when he breaks down to cut back across the middle, as you can see, he's got violent hips right here. That's how we change direction fast out of the backfield. Even when we're making cuts in the open field, guys, we want to have violent hips. Then he's able to explode inside, gets this DB sitting outside, as you can see. Does a good job of taking his player out of it, this Panther receiver running this pick play. But McCaffrey's eyes is what gets this DB sitting outside, one-on-one, sinks his hips, drops his hips violently, then catches this ball. He's focused on getting upfield right now. He's not wasting any time making any unnecessary moves right here. He catches this ball. Let's get upfield. Let's go score. Let's watch this thing full speed one more time. So coming out here, sell it with your eyes, drop those hips. In and out of the break, catch this ball, then score. Okay, so I know this isn't a route, but this is going to be Christian McCaffrey changing direction in the open field. Okay, so the main thing I want you to see is his eyes are looking straight at this defender. Okay, closing the gap with him, attacking him, getting him on his heels. Right, we're attack minded. Defense, we don't want them to be attack minded. We want to be attack minded. So he's attacking this DB here, and same thing. He works out like almost open field crossover, right, left. He wants to go inside, so he's going to step with his right leg first, right, left. And again, head and shoulder movement, committing those shoulders to the outside. What does that do to this linebacker? Gets him to open up those hips. That's all we need to do, guys. And I want you to see his shin angle right here. He's pushing up the inside portion of his foot so he could explode upfield and then get vertical, get downhill, and he makes this DB fall. That's a great job using. See, even everything. This is why running backs need to work route running, guys, because all these moves that we work, that double move, open field crossover, anytime where we're just making a stick in the ground, that's something you can use when you're running with the ball in open field space, guys. So we got to work route running as a running back. Let's watch this thing full speed. So he's coming out here. 1-2. Gets that guy to fall, catches him slipping for a great job. All right, guys, I really want to thank you for watching. I really appreciate it, guys. Please leave in the comments who you would like to see me break down next. I would really appreciate that. And please subscribe to this channel also. That would really mean a lot to me. I'll see you guys next time.